Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we're going to be going over a kind of a full detail on the Wayne Goss, the synthetic. So today I'm going to be using both the face brushes and the eye brushes. Also, if you hear noises, that's Kiwi right next to me. We're going to get started with the eyes. So to prime, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Primer Potion in the anti-aging formula. Also, the deal with these AirPods is that right now I can't work in silence, so I am just going to keep them on for now. And then the palette that we're going to use today is the one that I'm giving out. So this is our next giveaway item. This is the ABH Subculture palette. A lot of people didn't like it, but I actually like it a lot. So this is what mine looks like. It is very well used, especially that green one. So the first shade I'm going to take is going to be Dawn, which is this peachy shade at the top. On the eyes, they do feel very real, like they do feel like natural bristle brushes. They don't feel like synthetic brushes at all. The softness is like incredible, and it's ridiculous how you can't really even tell that they're synthetic, which is great. I also have a microfiber cloth to switch in between colors, so that is what I do when I have a minimal amount of brushes to use. So the next shade we're going to take is Roxy, which is this peachy shade on the bottom. So we're going to go back into Dawn, and then we're going to go into Roxy for the lower lash line. Same process, but instead we're going to be using this 27S, which is the pencil brush. Which if you haven't seen them, I will show you a close-up again. They are stained because I used them last time. This is the 26S, very similar to a MAC 217. So we're going to do the same process on the bottom as we did for the top. So just kind of... And what I like about this one is that you can like put the color where you want it in the crease, and then you can take the other one, clean it off in a microfiber cloth, and then just diffuse everything with just two brushes. So you don't need a whole collection if you really don't want to. I'm not sure if these are sold individually. I don't think they are, but it would be nice if they were, because I would buy a lot of these. Okay, so next we're going to go into deeper shades now. We're going to take the shade Fudge, which is this color right here. I'm going to use a 27S to be a little bit more precise with the color. So we're going to take that shade and we're just going to press that into the outer V. And we're also going to take a little bit more and put it in the inner corner. We're going to leave the center portion blank for now. You'll see why. So going back into that 26S, we're going to start to... We're going to take a little bit more Fudge. We're also going to do the same thing to the bottom. So you want to leave this whole spot empty because I'm going to do one eye on camera and the other one off camera just because my battery is dying. I'm really bad at charging them. So what we're going to do is take this 26S and we're going to dip into Adorn, which is this shimmery copper tone right here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter, which if you haven't seen what it looks like, I will show you. But it's been out for a while, so I'm assuming that you know what it looks like. So it's this pretty highlighter shade. And we're going to take the 27S and the Amrezy highlighter, and we're going to start by placing that right up here. And then we're going to load up our brush again, and we're going to put it going straight down. We're going to take a lot more, and we're going to make sure that they're like kind of diffused and connected at the top. And then we're going to take that same shade and that same 27S, and I want to put it on this inner corner going all the way up and around. So I pretty much want to connect the inner corner, the middle, and then the top of the brow bone together. It looks weird now, but you're just going to have to wait and see. Now, in between everything, I am cleaning it off in that microfiber cloth so that it doesn't make the colors, like, you know, kind of funny. So going back into that Fudge color, which is that dark rich brown, we're going to go ahead and deepen up this outer corner even more. Now, with Subculture, I do like doing eyes before the face just because I've had some experiences with it that have made me regret doing them after foundation. So really quickly, I'm just going to do one of my brows using my Sigma brow pencil. Love it. So that's pretty much for this eye. Let me do this one off camera real fast, and then I'll be right back to finish off the rest of the face. Okay, so I finished up the other side. It might not be even now, but we still need to clean up the bottom. I did add a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight in the middle on the bottom as well. I like how it looks so far. Now we just need to finish the face, and for that I actually have to remove these. So, and for our foundation, we're going to use the VDL in shade A04. It's my favorite foundation right now. So I'm just going to take a little dab. So that is a full pump. This doesn't dry as fast as the other ones do. So for foundation, we'll be using the 24S, which is pretty much just a big fan brush. I am quickly becoming a big fan of this one. No pun intended, but it worked out. We're also using this to sharpen up any corners. And just like that, pretty much all of our foundation is done. Now we will move on to the rest, which is going to be kind of like the bronzing portion of this. So for that, we'll be using the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost highlighters. I have one in Goddess and the other one in Frozen Peach. This is what I usually like to do, is take a deeper shade and just kind of put it on the outer perimeters of my face. I know it looks like a lot, and it is, trust me. And then to kind of make sure that that is nice and buffed in, we'll still use that fan brush and try to kind of evenly distribute it. We'll see how well it does at, oh, it's working a lot faster than it normally does. Wow, okay. So I take that pretty much everywhere where I kind of would normally contour and or bronze, just because this Goddess shade is a little bit on the richer side. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Maybe not as much this time. Baby steps at a time. We'll make sure to bring that up. So let me tell you something. Microfiber cloths come in very handy when you're dealing with synthetic tools and or just different variations of product. Next, we're going to take that Frozen Peach and we're just going to put it kind of just on the higher points. So I'm not really sure why people had such a big problem with these. I think that they're great. You do have to work fast with them though, because if you just let them sit there, they will dry, as most liquid products do, like liquid foundations and other liquid highlighters. We're looking really glossy and I love it. Okay. So next we're going to go into powder. So we're going to take the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. I'm going to take the translucent one today. And we're going to take that on our Wayne Goss 25S. Okay, and pretty much just like that, we are all set. So going back into that fan brush and then the Amrezy highlighter shade. And I'm not gonna swish it in here, I'm just gonna dab it. Okay, so let me put on some mascara, finish up with the lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I'm done. I'm pretty sure that I put everything on. I actually did my other eyebrow, not like last time where I completely forgot about my other eyebrow. I think I actually finished this one. So this is my completed look. This is my super glossy. So yeah, this is my completed look, you guys, for today. I love the Subculture palette. I don't know why people have such problems with it. So yeah, this is the look that we did today. Very glossy, very luminous. I love that VDL foundation. I'm gonna buy a lot more for sure. As far as this eye look goes, I think that it looks good. It is a very simple smoky eye with a red lip. I don't know how well this red lip looks with it, but I haven't worn a red lipstick in a while, so I felt like wearing a red lipstick. The lipstick I'm wearing today is a Pat McGrath matte trans lipstick. This is in the shade Obsessed. So yeah, super luxe. Love these. You should definitely at least buy one. Try one. Go to Sephora and buy like the mini trios for $25. That way you can try 3 colors for $25. They are minis, they are small, but they do pack a punch. This is not a mini, this is a full-size tube, and I've had it for a while and I haven't even gotten close to like the bottom yet. So it'll last you a really good time. Anyway, I got the inspiration for this like kind of highlighted center portion from Kim Kardashian and her look with Mario. I think that look was stunning. It was this really rich, deep, smoky eye with like this little lightning rod going down, which is where I got kind of this inspiration of tying everything together from the center going down. I really like how the colors blend, even though people say it doesn't blend. I think you just don't have patience to blend it, but just stick to like maybe 2 to 3 colors. Overall, we didn't use a liner, we didn't use anything. This is just shadows and mascara. If you wanted to add a little liner, you probably could and smoke it out even more, but I like the way that it looks now. I just look like a floating head. So this is a I'm Not in a Cult Poppy shirt. I'm so excited. I'm definitely excited to go next week. She is coming to Dallas and I'm just in love with her new album and her albums in general. Like right now I've been stuck on Voicemail, and if you haven't listened to it, it's very strange, but that's just kind of my music taste. I'll try to include a clip at the very end of what I posted on my Instagram. I think it is a very interesting video. I had a lot of fun doing it, and that is just kind of a message going out to someone I used to talk to, you know, that kind of, well, go see my post on Instagram and you'll understand why I posted what I posted and what the meaning behind all that is. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. I really do love this Wayne Goss, the Synthetics collection. I might order a backup one just because I really like the fan brush for foundation. You saw how quickly that applied it, and it's like, it's not streaky, everything looks good. And as long as you have a microfiber cloth or just some kind of towel to like clean them off in between products, you are good. Like this is probably the only brush set that you'll need. Obviously, if you don't have the patience for it, you might want to get like a complete collection, like a full set of a brush for each thing, but I'm not into rushing, so I mean this would be a perfect starter set for me. I wish that this would have been back in the day, you know, when I started, because this is pretty much all that I would need. So yeah, I think that this was more of a fair chance to show you what the Wayne Goss, the Synthetics collection does, as opposed to my first impressions, just because that Beauty Bakery foundation didn't match very well and it was kind of struggling due to the foundation, not really due to the brushes. The brushes themselves are like amazing, beyond my expectations of what a synthetic brush collection that I would actually love be, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is the final look. All zoomed in, pretty close to the camera right now. But anyway, that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.